That being said, we have made several loaves of homemade bread with this so far, and in the month or so we have had this, it provides everything I figure most would want in a home bread maker. While I profess to be no expert in baking and admit that this is our one and only home bread maker, I can say that making fresh bread is simple and convenient with this bread maker. The ingredients are simply added to the maker and from there it does its thing. There is a knead cycle, an audible, if persistent, reminder when it is such time to add fruit or nuts or seeds to your bread if required, and a cook cycle that takes a lot of the guesswork out of baking. For a bunch of novices, the first several loaves came out delicious. Cleanup was fairly easy as well due to the removable drum that the bread bakes in. Storage is a bit of an issue as we do not leave this on our counter due to its sizable footprint, but that is no fault of the maker. Overall, this was a great purchase that allows us to make a fresh loaf many types of bread at home. For money-saving purposes this makes no sense, as a store or even bakery-bought loaf of bread is way cheaper and simpler, but the worthwhile part comes from knowing exactly what you are putting into the bread you wind up eating, and the peace of mind knowing that someone with an allergy, read my. Plus, the house smells delightful as the bread bakes. I attached a few pictures of a loaf of challah bread that we made just a few days ago and will be sure to update if anything else develops. Received the order well in time, 12 days from U.S. to India. The next day I tried the basic/white recipe from the Cuisinart recipe book and it turned out just perfect. Not just perfect, it was fabulous. After the 6 beeps I removed the kneading baffle and the bread had virtually no hole in the bottom. Now my next step will be to try out breads with various additive, cheese, oregano, sautéed onions etc. All in all it has been a very good purchase. Update, just tried the banana walnut cake recipe from the Cuisinart cookbook and it turned out just fine. Except wasn't happy about the hole left in the bottom of the paddle. Will try to time it so that I remove it after the mixing cycle is over. Was nervous about this machine after reading all reviews but looks like I lucked out. Renewed but looks like new, made 2 loaves of bread so far, both were great. No issues with burning crusts or having to scrape sides. I did have to add a little more liquid but may have been my faulty measuring or the recipe itself. So far I think this will work out for me, providing it lasts. I love it. It's little bit noisier than Japanese's bread maker but not big problem for us. I use every week and enjoy fresh bread. Click link in description for more reviews and best price.